Migrant crisis is being felt far from the border, including cities like Chicago, where officials say resources are running thin. Julia Ainsley is there tonight.
Tonight, officials warning Chicago is approaching a breaking point. Tents full of desperate migrants lining Chicago's iconic Lakeshore Drive. Migrant shelters inside O'Hare Airport. A total of 17,000 migrants showing up since last August, and officials expect 1,200 per day to keep coming. Now Chicago is building sprawling tent camps to get migrants off the streets of places like this ahead of the cold winter months. Democratic Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker slamming President Biden for not doing enough, writing, "The federal government's lack of intervention and coordination at the border has created an untenable situation for Illinois." The White House blaming Congress for not acting and saying they've accelerated work permits and provided $1 billion to cities nationwide.
I don't want them there.
But protests here are growing.
To have the government come in and dump 300 people right next door to me, it is not fair.
The Latino Pilsen neighborhood was the first to build a shelter for migrants, and they're now preparing a new shelter to take up to 1,000 more. Community leaders tell us they want to help migrants, but they're worried about resources for poor Chicagoans, too.
I'm concerned because of the slow response for the federal and state government.
When winter comes, not only will you not have enough room for migrants, you also might not have enough room to take in some homeless people who live on the streets here in Pilsen, American citizens.
Absolutely.
We met these migrants sleeping outside a police station. Stephanie tells us she boarded a free bus in Texas because she thought Chicago had a refugee camp. Some of us have been here weeks, she said. She told us she's desperate for a job to support her 1-year-old son back in Venezuela.
The Texas governor says he will continue busing migrants to sanctuary cities to relieve border towns. Tonight, a DHS assessment team is here in the city.
Liberal sanctuary cities are so bad that even migrants want out. Asylum seekers say Chicago's so unpleasant that they're heading down south for the winter, with some even fleeing back to their home countries. One Venezuelan family told the Chicago Tribune that after several months of homelessness, lack of jobs, and limited access to better education, they realized, quote, the American dream doesn't exist anymore. Meanwhile, migrants in NYC are straight up rebelling against a new tent city in Brooklyn. Dozens of families arrived at the housing site and immediately wanted no part of it, claiming it's too far from jobs and schools. New York Governor Kathy Hochul says the city has no choice.
We are at capacity of 65,000 people being housed right now. They have been accommodated in many times hotel rooms in New York City for long periods of time. That's not sustainable. And so the option is to say, if you want to take advantage of public supported housing and shelter for now, this is your option.
All right, Dan, and maybe this is a genius strategy.
Yes.
Liberal mayors got together and said, you want to get migrants to leave, make our cities as unlivable as possible. And they're really good at it.
They're succeeding.
Yes.
Wow, have you seen the litter out there today? I mean, who would have given these migrants the false sense that it was so easy to come to America and just parachute right in and have everything that you possibly need? Oh, that would have been during the 2020 election.
Enacting new rules to prevent migrant stays, Elk Grove Village has crafted an ordinance barring hotel and motel owners from providing a room to anyone without medical documentation verifying that the individual has been free of contagious diseases over the last 60 days. The rule will not apply to anyone who has been living in the U.S. for at least a year. This ordinance also prevents warehouse owners from turning buildings into temporary housing. Schaumburg and Rosemont recently enacted a long-term hotel stay tax, which officials say will protect their convention
veterans and our family, and we know the sacrifices they've made.
And they don't always get the help they need from our country when their service is over.
Well, today, some of them are getting just that, and that is help. Joni is live to explain for us. Good morning, Joni.
Good morning. We are
checking out the mobile medical unit of the Jesse Brown VA Medical Center. It is an impressive vehicle that's going to be hitting the street, bringing the care to the people who need it. And we've got the medical team right here all ready to serve. Dr. Byron Taylor, this is really exciting. And this vehicle and others will be going out to homeless veterans around the area.
Absolutely. The VA has launched and deployed 25 medical mobile units across the country, and Jesse Brown was fortunate enough to be blessed with one. So we're really excited about bringing the services to the veterans and getting them exactly what they need to get them up and running and let them know we care and want to support them.
Dr. Davis, we know that not everybody can make it to the hospital. So what kind of treatment will you deliver when you're out there?
It's primary care and any urgent on-the-spot thing. It may be someone with an ingrown toenail, somebody with a foreign body in the hand. I'll be able to do that. And it's really exciting because the back is an elevator almost, where we can lift the wheelchairs up and we can bring the veterans right into the exam room. So really excited about it.
It is great. Regina Freeman, we know that homeless veterans probably have some special needs for mental health care as well. So can that be addressed on the street?
Absolutely, absolutely. We have a social worker that's going to be on site with us to go in the mobile medical unit. We're going to have an intimate partner violence, DV, social worker there with us as well, SUD. So we're going to be able to bring all of the resources and services right on the spot.
We know the hospital provides a lot of great care, but not everybody can get here.
Yes, right. So that's the reason why we decided to participate in this and request a mobile medical unit, because we realized that many of our veterans couldn't get here, especially during the pandemic. So we thought that if we bring the resources and services to them, we can better meet their needs.
Awesome. And this is a great time to be rolling this
Absolutely.
out.
Especially with the winter months coming, we know that the transportation in and of itself is a barrier to access to care. So being able to get to them and not have them come to us, it really makes a difference to them.
Great. Thank you all so much. And we salute the medical team for all that you're going to do to help those who are most precious to us. They're going to be rolling this out. We're going to see a tour, and then it's going to hit the street in a little more than a week. Now back to you.
They're certainly meeting a need. Joni, thank you so much. And as we head to War Veterans Day, Fox is once again partnering with U.S. Vets for their Make Camo Your Cause campaign. The goal is to raise money and awareness to U.S. Vets' mission to end veteran homelessness. If you would like to donate, go to honor.usvets.org/FoxForward. You can also get there if you scan that QR code you see right there on your screen.
And